Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest tonight. Welcome in, everyone. Please share this stream. Without further ado, I would like to introduce Mike from the Morning Dew channel.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Hello, Mike.
How are you, my friend?
I'm great, sir. Thank you
for having me on your
coming in here.
channel, my friend. It's great to see you.
Add you to the stream. I gotta take these.
It may not look like I'm watching you, but I'm
I don't know. That's my problem. We're
here.
running
Let
a
me
little
move.
late this evening.
I think I'm going to move my camera over here so it's
I don't know what keeps moving here from my screen. We don't-
how are you? I can't hear you.
Are you here?
I can hear you now.
I can see you, sir.
Okay, here we go. It's buffering, but I think I can hear you in real time.
It's a little cloudy here in South Carolina. I have Wi-Fi satellite.
Ah, okay. Yeah, and my laptop, it only has Wi-Fi capability. So unfortunately, we're both on bad Wi-Fi. So we'll do the best we can here, sir. How are you? It's great to be on here, my
I'm
friend.
great.
Welcome, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you for coming in.
You know, I felt honored when you were in the chat section of my live stream last night and you wanted to interview me. As I said, I'm honored to be here. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. Would you like to describe your channel?
Well, yes, Morning Dew is daily events worldwide where I post my severe weather analysis and disaster alerts from around the world, keeping people aware and prepared to all the natural disasters that are unfolding and increasing around our planet. That's pretty much what my channel is all about. But I also like to, well, I'm a weather lover, so I love music as well. I post my music on there. I post local talent from throughout the city that I live in here. I post videos on that as well. So lots of different videos, but mainly my love for this planet and keeping humanity aware and prepared is that is my due, and this is why Morning Dew is here. I started it 2 years ago. Um, and yeah, it's been an awesome journey so far. I'm literally 100 subscribers away from 8,000. This is pretty exciting. Channel's on fire right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I've been watching you for about 2.5 years.
Really, eh? That's awesome.
Yes,
That's
sir.
pretty much, that's when I started. You saw me right from the beginning, you know, and you know, back then there were times where I was actually with my phone, I was recording the screen of my laptop and then putting audio to it. No, because I couldn't screen share. Yeah, it's been a long journey. Been very fun. Love YouTube world, and it's all
Yes,
about
sir. I've looked
the
over.
subscribers, the friends and family around the world that you end up making and meeting, like you, for instance, my brother from another mother, and it's I can't wait to actually meet you one day in person, Dave. I know we will one day.
Well, thank you, sir. That's an honor coming from you. Yes,
Uh,
I've scoured your channel, sir. You have solar, sun phenomenon, floods, hail, earthquakes and tsunamis, and volcano footage.
that's right. All
Ice,
sorts,
ice, ice tsunamis. I mean, not many people have seen ice tsunamis.
right? It's so true.
Uh,
You know, and
Typhoons and hurricanes, extreme weather, even space weather.
that's right. That's right. That's what this channel is all
Yes, sir.
about: following world weather and space weather, planetary alignments, what's going on in our solar system. I really like. I mean, everything reacts with each other, so you have to study it all to really sum up what's going on. And right now, our planet is in distress. You know, our magnetic fields are changing. Our north poles are drifting. Um, Earthquakes are increasing. Volcanism is increasing around the world. Coronal holes. Look at the large coronal hole. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm going to screen share for a moment here. Let's screen share.
Let me see.
All right, is that
Yes.
screen sharing now?
I have to add it to the screen.
Okay,
It's coming up.
sounds good. So my love for humanity and my love for this planet, I've put it all together on this channel so that people can stay aware and prepared to the disasters that are unfolding around our planet. They're also increasing. Sometimes I think that maybe it's just being documented more by the new technologies that we have with phones and cameras and all sorts of people being able to stream from the middle of nowhere. But following our sun and its cycles is a very interesting study in itself, especially when our sun goes through cycles every 11 years, but it also goes through longer cycles every 250 to 300 years, even 2,000 years, where it actually goes through a longer minimum. So I talk about how the sun affects all of our weather on our planet. I talk about how our magnetic field is being disrupted by quite possibly a collapsed magnetosphere. Now, our magnetosphere is our shield, which is a very important shield. It's supposed to deflect cosmic rays from this big bad boy of a sun, the ultimate creator and destroyer of everything in its solar system. This is not our solar system. This is the sun's solar system. So,
Yes, sir. I
I was
remember reading an article,
go ahead.
like 6 years ago, that the sun was going to pick up, solar flares bombarding the earth. Have you noticed anything like that could be happening?
Well, what I've noticed is that our sun is very sleepy. So we haven't seen many sunspots or solar flares. But when we have seen the solar flares as of late, we've seen them really affect our magnetic fields and as well our the earthquakes. It affects earthquakes. It affects volcanism on our planet. It affects the full core of Earth. So yeah, my channel is full of many videos. Some of them are sad. Some of them are crazy. Some of them are dramatic. But it's all about sharing my research. I was spending hours a day on my phone looking at satellite imagery all day long before my YouTube channel. And I thought to myself, you know what? Why not just share it with the world and have that many people more informed? And maybe look up more often instead of into their phones, but look up to the skies and see that maybe our clouds are looking different, and our jet streams are erratic, and we're getting a new and stronger polar vortex from the northern hemisphere, but yet mainstream media is pushing global warming all over the place. So I have to be careful with what I share. So it's all about staying aware and prepared. And if I can share enough research so that you can stay aware, quite possibly, if all of a sudden in North Carolina, I've got, I'm looking at a really strong line of storms, you could quite possibly have at least an hour or two before, an hour or two's warning before a tornado drops down, because that's how,
Absolutely.
And you can't just study one city's weather to be a weatherman. You have to study the full picture. You have to study our sun. You have to be able to put it all together and have a forecast. And that's what I do. It's a global weather analysis. It's not just, being a weatherman in your local TV news station. This is global weather. This is a grand scale that is affecting humanity. It is affecting wildlife. Yep. It is affecting agriculture. It is affecting everything right now. So I wish I knew exactly what's going on, but I do believe that we are on the cusp of something great. And I do believe in Jesus Christ, and I am ready. That's all I can say. Um, I'm anticipating the change because I do feel it coming. I do.
Yes, sir. That would make you a researcher, and I appreciate you. I've watched you when you didn't know I watched you, and you know, as you know, I watch the sky. I do sky videos. Um, we've never asked, where are you located? I mean, what is your country of origin?
I'm actually broadcasting from Canada, Alberta, Canada. Let's zoom in here, NASA Worldview, and zoom. Pretty much right about here is where I'm from.
Yes,
Just
sir.
a little bit east of the Alberta foothills, the beautiful
That's
Rocky
very
Mountain
interesting.
just west of us.
That's very interesting. To me, and a different country, a different landscape. Right
It
now,
is.
what is your summer like?
Yeah, our summer is very dry. It's a hot, dry summer, and it doesn't last very long. Like normally, we'll get a good 6 weeks at max for a good summer, where we'll have, let's say in Fahrenheit, where we'll have 86 to 90 degrees days. It never gets over 100 around here. The humidity level is really low. As I said, it's super dry. Um, and we have a very unique, actually, weather structure here in Calgary, something they call a Chinook. Now, a Chinook is an old native name for what they called the clouds that created when a Chinook came in. And when these Chinooks came in, it created a hot pocket of dry air right over Calgary. And literally, the storms coming from the Rocky Mountains would cruise right over the hot pocket and not affect Calgary. And sometimes in the wintertime, let's say it's minus 15 outside, so at least I don't know, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, Sometimes it'll be minus 10 degrees at night, and then the next day it'll be plus 15, literally jumping 25 degrees from a Chinook.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
like there will
quite a
literally,
difference.
you'll be wearing a winter jacket with your mittens on and your scarf one day, and then by the next morning you wake up, the sun comes up. I mean, it'll be a cool morning, but as soon as that sun comes up and the height of the day comes, it's 15 degrees. You're taking all your layers off. Postmen are walking around in shorts, and it's crazy. Yeah,
Yes,
very
sir.
interesting and unique weather. I believe there's only one other place on Earth that experiences weather like this, and I
Yes,
do
sir.
believe it's in Southeast Asia, somewhere in Hong Kong. But there's an area there where the topography is the same where the city lies. So yeah, my interest and love for weather goes beyond um, I can even think or describe. I'm really a weather nut.
Yes, sir.
I'm a weather nut.
I kind of am too. I loved watching our skies. I watch lightning. I like to see cold fronts. I mean, the cloud changes. I am somewhat of a weather nut like that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's awesome.
Jeff Jeff P is in here, and do we have a moderator that would share the
Jeff
morning
P,
dews?
that's
Share the morning
hilarious.
dews link.
I'm so glad Jeff P's in here because I was telling,
Yes.
did I tell you about that story? I had a couple comments who think that I am Jeff P. So we'll be able to prove that theory right here tonight.
Well, awesome. Can I ask you what the do means
Yeah,
in
that
your
stands for daily events
period
worldwide.
E period W period? Yes, sir. Not everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
yeah, daily events
Um,
worldwide. I actually dreamt this
um,
channel, believe it or not. You
you
want to hear the
dreamt of
story?
your channel?
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. You're the
All right.
guest.
All right. So here's the story. Uh, it's kind of a sad story, but it's very inspiring story at the same time. So I ended up losing my father a few years ago. And it was the most devastating time of my life. He was my best friend. The rest his soul. He's still an inspiration to me to this day in every moment. Um, but it was probably about a week later where I was really struggling emotionally. And I had this dream, and I heard myself say, "This is Mike with your morning dew," and in that voice and everything. And I woke up in the morning, and I kept hearing it. It was like resonating in my head. And I was drinking my coffee, and I thought to myself, well, what does that mean? What does this mean? And then it just rang while I was drinking my coffee. Daily events worldwide. I'm like, okay, so what's the daily events worldwide? It's a weather channel. And I just all connected right there. So I created the YouTube channel, and boom, here we are today, sitting with Super Dave 44, having me on as a guest.
Well, thank you very much for coming on, sir. I really do. I look up to you all.
Oh, thanks,
There's
buddy.
only a few that I really do look up to, and I look up to you, man. You know, people can
Much love, brother.
research and do the things you do. You know, it takes a special training to share the things that you share with us. You know.
It's true. It does. And I've already been in trouble with YouTube. You had a few videos deleted. Was grounded from live streams for 3 months. And back then I was sharing some pretty critical information with everybody, so I had to tone it down a little bit.
Yes, sir.
That's just the way it
Um,
is.
do you
Yeah,
have any hobbies, Mike? I know you like you once. I remember saying or finding out that you do some type of music or stage work.
actually, yes, sir. I am a singer songwriter as well. Yes, I've been playing guitar for about 24 years, and I've been writing music pretty much since that time. So yeah, and I perform on the streets here in Calgary. I'm a busker, so yeah, make a little bit of cash there, and yeah, every so often open mics. But I need to get into a studio and record my music. I've got a couple really great songs that I think everybody will love. I really do. I also like trains, so I have a train set in my living room. It's 12 feet long, HO scale. Um, Big old styrofoam train set.
It's all good. I
My kids
understand.
love it. My kids love it. They come over here on the weekends and yeah, get their dinky cars on there and play in it. But it's pretty realistic train set. If you check out Big Rock Gaming, I have another YouTube channel. Maybe you can put the link in the description of the video after or something. But yeah, Big Rock Gaming, I've got my train set on there from pretty much from the day that I built it. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
trains, music, weather,
There was
and
something else I had in mind.
yeah, sure. What's
What
up?
is the meaning of a truther to you?
What is the meaning of a truther?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Being able to being able to expose the truth without risk or cause. I don't know.
Or, or
That's,
without making it like fair porn.
yeah, without yeah. But it's fear porn. I think there are way too many people walking around in fear right now as it is. For us to be um, feared because of a video or because somebody else is saying something, that's our choice whether or not to be afraid. We still have a freedom of choice in this world. We still do have freedom of speech. So, I encourage the truth be told anywhere. And as I said, everybody has freedom of choice. They can choose whether or not to believe or to condone or support? I've never been asked that before. It's Super Dave. You kind of put me on the spot. I don't know how I did on that answer.
It sounds good to me.
Yeah, all right. Hey, I want to welcome everybody to the live stream tonight. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please subscribe. Share with your friends and family from around the world. Super Dave 44, my brother, and of course, Morning Dew, Daily Events Worldwide. Please share these channels across your platforms everywhere so we can stay aware and prepared. I'm telling you, there is going to be some big time changes coming soon. Mainstream media,
Yes, sir.
mainstream media
It's,
is
it's,
not going to perform the fear porn. You know, they think it's they're actually afraid to scare us because you know why.
it's
You know.
actually good to see a face behind that voice, you know?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too, Dave. And that's all I've seen on you was the face and the hats. I love the hats, and I love your patriotism. I love your love for your friends and family, and you're a great spirit, my friend.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Are you a smoker? You're not a smoker, are you?
I have, I won't lie to you, I have off and on in my life.
Okay. I'm a smoker. Is Jeff P still in here? There he is.
I think he is.
Yeah, that's hilarious because it's too bad we couldn't get him in here too quickly. Can you get three of us in here?
If he wants to come in, yes, sir.
Hey, that'd be cool. I know he's watching right now.
I was wondering if you was going to show your screen anymore and share
Well,
anything
sure. Actually, I
that
will.
you have that you would like to show us. Um,
Certainly. Well,
you know,
last
say like
last few videos.
an aha moment. You know,
Sorry.
an aha moment, something that like a moment that would catch us. You know, an aha moment. You know, we would be
Yeah, an awe
surprised
moment.
to see. Do you
Yeah.
have any? Do you have anything like that would you'd be like, wow, that's awesome, man.
Well, not too much, except for my character. I don't know. That was funny, wasn't it?
What
All right,
about
let's
the
share my
ice
screen here.
tsunami? I mean,
Yeah, that ice tsunami is pretty cool. Uh, all right.
I've
I think
got a
we're
few
going.
videos of the skies. I mean, don't get me wrong. Secure Team 10 has shown one of my videos, and it's kind of like an ah moment. People, they like, that video. And I mean, it's
Oh,
something you don't see every day.
oh, this is true because just a couple weeks ago I did catch something very, very interesting as I was doing a time lapse. So we're gonna go to my homepage here, Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide. Oh, we're getting close to 8,000 guys, 7,859 family and friends from around the world. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing.
Yes, please subscribe to Jeff. To Morning Dew. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. All right,
I was looking at my book here.
so we're gonna go back here to time lapse video that I did about a week ago. Let's make a big screen here because believe it or not, like you think I'm being suppressed. I mean, this is some pretty credible evidence of an unidentified flying object. Y'all see that?
Yes, sir. That anyone in the chat, can you see that?
Now, what do you think that's doing? That's flying
Think
to us and then away from us, and it's doing a turn. And that all happened right above these clouds right here. Huge supercell right here, a rotating supercell. And then right here, I noticed in the first few seconds of the time frame, there was a couple flashes in the sky, and there was a flash down here as well. Watch for this little flash right there. And then, yeah, something appeared in the sky, but that was nothing big. It was the flash, the double flash. So really, that is about 15 minutes of footage. So that was a 15-minute flight time as it was flying over this storm. Here it comes into the atmosphere. And then it disappears and then reappears. And then here you can see that distinct bell shape that we've all seen in the sky before. And here you can see some wings.
I'm looking down. Thank you, Miss China, for telling me that. Um, Jeff P wants to join us, and I'm going to
Oh,
send him
fantastic.
the invite.
Right on, man.
This is super, man. I'm
Look
getting
at this.
great channels out here coming live on my stream. I mean, you can't beat it.
Like, what is that,
I know
Dave?
this is, sir.
What is that, Dave?
What is
What do you see there?
what?
Eh? Is
I'm
that it's an unidentified flying object.
yes, sir. I saw that.
Yep. Let's get Jeff P on here.
Um, I'm coming back to it. I'm sending out the invite. Yes, I saw that through the cloud.
It's hard to multitask, eh? I know.
No, sir. I'm pretty good at multitasking a lot of times.
Yeah, myself as well.
Yes, that does look like a flying unidentified flying object, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Um, did you catch that yourself?
I caught this myself. This was,
Alberta, Canada.
in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I was filming in Calgary. This storm was about 50 kilometers north of us, just west of Red Deer, Alberta. And I was filming from a distance time lapse footage. And then when I was overlooking the time lapse footage a week later, that is when I noticed the flash. And I that was, and this is what I have. This is the footage that I got. Stretched it out. It's about 10
Yes,
minutes
sir.
of flight time. Between 10 and 15 minutes of flight time. It came into our atmosphere. It flew over a little bit, flew around in a zigzag pattern out of our atmosphere, and you can even see it affected the
Wow,
atmosphere around. And then it comes back in
that's
right
that's
here,
definitely a wow moment.
right? That is a wow moment.
Yes,
I couldn't believe it when I
sir.
see that. And I even shared this with security. I emailed them and everything. But I thought for sure that this was some pretty credible evidence of some unidentified
Yes, sir.
flying objects performing whatever they're doing out there in our atmosphere. And another wow moment here too is the insane wildfires that are breaking out across South America, and
Yes,
of course
sir. In the Amazon.
in the Amazon, mostly Bolivia and Brazil, overlooking NASA Worldview right here. These are the cloud tops, or sorry, the NASA imagery of some of the largest smoke plumes of these fires. And what's going to happen here is they're going to mix right in with these storms. And everything just is getting super heated recently. Extreme cold, extreme this, extreme that, extreme hail. We are living in the days of the extremes. So why not stay aware and prepared? Why not,
A lot
watch a video at least,
a lot of people
10 minutes a
believe
day? Sorry, go ahead.
a lot of people believe that believing that the burning of the forest in the Amazon is intentional.
Yes,
like
there are.
trails, the particulates,
I,
that are mixing with and causing it to get super hot.
yes, I've heard that as well. I've also read a few articles where NOAA and our governments around the world are really experimenting with our atmosphere right now. We know the technologies that exist. Um, we can actually perform our own even atmospheric alterations. Just think of what they can do with the mass amounts of money and technology that they have. Who knows what kind of technology they have, considering that last little video that I showed you in our little awe moment. Hey, so yeah, um,
Like the Paradise Fires. Um, a
what you
lot
know
of
what?
people believe that's intentional. I don't know if you are like in these conspiracies, and I don't say I believe them all,
Yeah.
but I mean, the Paradise Fires. I don't. You don't have to give an answer or whatever, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying what a lot. I see a lot of video. I've watched thousands of hours of videos all over the place, and I see and listen for hours.
Hmm.
It takes a lot of my time, you know, and and I don't really draw a conclusion about everything, and I don't believe every conspiracy, but some of these things do look intentional.
Some, yes, and I've seen the evidence as well. And then it really makes me fishy when um, the Paradise Fires, before the Paradise Fires, the year prior, 2017, we had some pretty intense fires throughout California as well. It's forest fire season, but I talked about a specific weapon that has been designed and talked about for a while, and it's called the direct energy weapon. If you think about, there's there's literally commercials for little lasers that are about the size of a lighter, and it can light a cigarette. Did you know that, Dave?
Do what now?
Did you know that? Did you know that they sell lasers, pretty
Yeah,
much a $10
lasers.
laser
Yeah, I've watched
about the size
I've
of a
watched
lighter?
these military. I've watched
Yeah,
these
well, I mean, exactly.
military ships with these lasers and stuff. They could shoot another aircraft
So
out of the
here,
sky with a laser.
they sure can. They sure can. And I have to be careful. I got shut down by YouTube for 3 months during a live stream as I was talking about a couple chosen word things on YouTube, and nowadays you can't even say them, and the algorithm picks them out. Um, but we're doing our best to share our research as much as we can. That's all I can say.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You're doing
Yeah.
a fine job, sir.
So yeah, I mean, we've got lighters, or sorry, little lighters, a little laser that can light a cigarette. Just think of what they have with all their money and their technology. They're letting us see a little laser that can light a cigarette. There's got to be something out there. I've seen photos, and before my live streams got cut off for 3 months, and when I was talking about direct energy weapons over California, because there were videos coming up all over about these beams of light coming from the sky, red lights, blue lights, um, green lights, some strange videos, and they all of a sudden just disappeared. Um, and then all of a sudden, I couldn't live stream for 3 months, and they deleted 3 of my videos. Those videos, I was talking about HARP, and I was talking about chemtrails, but these trails are now admitted by the aerospace agencies around the world. Alberta has the only weather modification station in Canada. Why do they have that? Well, because there are millionaires, there are a lot of people and insurance companies that are sick of paying and replacing or sorry, losing billions of dollars to hail damage claims. So what they do is they spray our supercell storms when they come in from the west, and they'll spray it with silver iodide to help mitigate the storms, which is amazing technology, you know. But let's go to China now. You know, China developed a 260,000 square foot weather modification station that actually produces rain for 5 drought-stricken provinces east of the Tibetan Plateau. That's amazing in itself too. So this is the
Yeah,
stuff
that's amazing.
this is the mainstream media. You know, this is what they'll tell you. But there's a lot that they're not telling us, and they can't tell us. I get that. But at the same time, when it comes to the lives of humans, and when it comes to poverty and people who are living on the streets, it's time we make a change. It's time we come together now and stay aware and prepared, because this winter is going to be brutal for a lot of people who will not be used to this cold weather, because it's coming, and the signs are everywhere. That's all I can say. Much love
Yes,
to you
sir.
guys. Thanks all for watching. Go ahead.
We have 25 in the chat.
Oh, wow.
Yes, there's already cool air. There's cool air moving into South Carolina, and it's still August.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
early.
I feel like we're gonna have, I feel like there's gonna be an early type winter moving in.
Not quite for you guys. Not quite for you guys.
I mean,
Once
we
the
normally hot up until October. The first
till
of
October.
October.
Yeah. This is just a little taste. This is a taste, Dave. Welcome to Canada. Just give a big old Canadian blowjob.
Hey, let me send the invite again. Do you have anything else to show on your screen there?
Actually, you know what?
Jeff P said he never got it.
Okay, well, you go
Want me
ahead
to
and work
try
that
one more
out.
time?
Go ahead and work that out.
Yes, sir. I'll send it one more time. Thank you, Jeff P, for
thanks
willing to come on, sir.
and everybody in here right now. I'm going to give a shout out
showed
to
us some
as many people as I can. Well, thanks, sir. So let's give a shout out to the moderators tonight: Kimberly, Sharon, Jeff P, Gayla Pruitt. Hey, how are ya? Welcome, Kimberly Solomon, Carolina Hillbilly, My Sky 5D. Welcome, Mike. How you doing, my friend? He's a good buddy of mine too. Let's go. Hello, going on through the mods here. China, Mrs. Jones. Thank you, all the moderators tonight. Sharon Bailey, Skywatcher watching, and who else we got here? Oh wow, a lot of people in here tonight, and thanks all for joining. I hope you're enjoying the little interview here between Super Dave, myself, Mike from Morning Dew, keeping you aware and prepared. Hello, Arlene.
I appreciate you calling everyone out.
Yeah, this is cool, man. You got a lot of people in here right now. Welcome all of your friends and family.
This is an honor for me, and I appreciate you coming on. I really do.
I hope my bald head
is
honored me right now.
It wasn't too long ago. I was pretty much a nobody on YouTube, and I probably still am.
Yeah.
But
hell no.
My sky videos has gotten me to where I am now, and learning a little bit, keep from being illiterate here on a computer, being able to put someone like you, up here. Hello, John Boy. I appreciate you coming in.
Hey, what's up, John Boy?
Invite back out to Jeff P.
Yeah, we're waiting on Jeff P here. That'll be a cool special guest, considering
everyone that don't have the morning dew, y'all. Being I'm the host, subscribe to him. Yes, sir. There's nothing wrong with, trying to have a little fun and stuff and promoting your channel, because your research is very much appreciated. And, people need to learn these things. There's a lot out there that a lot of people don't know. And, I remember like a month ago, I came on your live stream and pretty and sunny in South Carolina. And you went and
Okay.
you zoomed in and you showed me. You said there's a storm coming your way. When I
Yeah.
went in on your live stream, and I appreciate that. And I was like, man,
Yeah.
that's like 2 hours away.
It was. I remember that day.
It
Yeah.
was exactly 2 hours away. 2 hours later, that storm came over me.
It was on you, eh?
Yes, sir.
Was that the beach day? Your beach video?
No, sir. This was like a month. It
Ah,
was
okay.
been over a month ago.
Okay. Right. Yeah, that's
All
right.
right.
It's on my stream.
Jeff P's got a new email. Let me write this one down. I've tried the other one at the Sun Simulator. Time's a ticking on.
Thanks
He
everybody for
put a new
joining
one
the
up.
stream tonight. I want to
All
give a
right.
shout out and say hi to everybody in here right now. Let's
Yes,
go
sir.
quickly.
Had more questions that I was going to ask you, but I don't want to really ask you personal questions or anything
Why
like
not?
that.
Go for it, man. I
How
ain't
many?
got
How
I,
many? How many children do you have?
I have 5 children, buddy.
Wow,
Yeah.
I have 3.
Fantastic. Yeah, I have 5 across this land. I have 2 daughters in Ontario, Canada, and I have 3 boys here in the city, Calgary. Oldest is 22, and then yeah, my 2 girls, 22, 19, and then I got 3 young boys here, all under teenage.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and
I have a
single.
30-year-old. I have a 30-year-old daughter, and I have a 28-year-old son and a
Yeah.
21-year-old daughter.
Oh, nice. Proud,
Yeah,
proud
they're
daddy.
at the
Are you?
house.
And you got
It's very
grandkids.
nice. They're at the house. Yes, I have 4 grandkids.
I haven't been blessed with a grandkid yet. Thank God. It's too soon. I'm only 44.
Which Isabella would have made 5. In the year of 2016 in January, she was 9 years old, and she was disabled, and she left this world back then in 2016. But
I'm really sorry to hear
the
that, Dave.
Good Lord has a plan, and you know,
Yes. And that's why we're all still here.
yes, sir, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Someone told me not to talk about religion, so I try to refrain from religion and
Hey,
certain any beliefs like that. I mean, if you're a believer, I'm with you, brother.
hey, we got to believe in something. Without belief, we have no hope. Without hope, there is nothing. Really. We only get what we give in this world. If you're going to give negative, it's all you're going to get. You know, it's a big world out there.
Yep.
Got to not sweat the small stuff anymore.
All right, he should get it any second.
All right.
um
I'm going to meet Jeff P.
I would like to everyone in here, please subscribe to Morning Dew. Do I have a moderator that will post his? Please, someone. I keep
Here, let's
trying
see if we
to,
can.
but super.
Let's see if we can get to 8,000 tonight, guys. Let's try to get to 8,000.
Absolutely.
We're at
I didn't have so
78,
many questions
78,
written down
61.
because 7861. Wow.
Yeah,
We get I don't know what your number was when we started, but it's all good.
just gonna. Oh,
Bryson
there
Dawson,
we go.
when I interview you, you can show your channel. You'll be welcome to, buddy. This is mainly because I love and appreciate the Morning Dew. Um, yes, he does incredible work. He's a researcher, and I watch him a lot. Um,
Thanks, Dave. I really appreciate your
this
support,
time,
man.
there's times when I'm working and I can't really get in on. I've apologized many times.
Yeah, you're starting to sound Canadian.
Thank you, Tracy. Nice for you to be here. All right, JFP, we're waiting for you. Um,
Oh, there we go.
when is your
78.
birthday? When is your birthday there, dude?
Actually, my birthday just passed, August 6th.
August 6th.
Yeah, I
Well,
celebrate my
normally Papa
birthday
Dave
with.
sings happy birthday.
Oh well, thank you.
Um, do you mind if I sing it to you?
Hey, sure. Yeah, it's a little bit late. I would love it. Fantastic.
Well, here,
Birthday all month.
here goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, morning dew. Happy birthday to you. That rhymed there, buddy.
Nice. Awesome. Thanks so much, Dave. That means a lot, my friend. Straight to the heart. Straight to the heart.
I make I make a fool of myself, don't
No, that was great. It was in tune. You knew all the words.
I? Do you still can't see the invite? I've sent you 3 invites, Jeff P. I'm sorry. I don't get it. It might be the
Maybe you
clouds and my Wi-Fi stream tonight. I don't know, but it is kind of weak. I don't get it. I would be glad to have you on, sir.
hey,
Um,
this is a cool little setup you got here, Dave.
sir.
It's a cool little setup you
Well,
got
thank
going
you
on
very
here, Dave.
much. I'm gonna
I
try.
like it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Actually, I'm in a room in a corner. We're going on 52 minutes in the live stream, and I like to interview for 1 hour. If I can get Jeff P in here for the last 10 or 15 minutes, I'd be
That would be
glad
awesome.
to. But I mean, I just don't get it. Why it's not sending it out? This is somewhat embarrassing, but I mean, there may be something wrong. There may be something wrong with all these. Like it's possible he could receive it 2 hours later. You know?
Yeah, maybe. But I got mine pretty quick.
Yes, sir.
I got mine
I'm
okay.
trying. I wish you had some pictures of like what you were showing me earlier, like downtown Calgary, and
Oh, yeah.
when you was taking the ride home. You know, I wish you could show us like around where you live and stuff. You know, not your street or anything like that, but your country. You know.
Yeah. Well, here's a little preview of a video I'm going to be releasing here soon. You guys get the first look at it. I haven't even released it yet. So this is uh,
That's
looking.
awesome. That's a big city, man.
Yeah, this big city, eh? They got the train line that goes through, is big X throughout the whole city. The Our city is about 24 kilometers, 24 square kilometers. I meet lots of great
Is that
people.
your daughter?
Nope, this is part of the Joy Mob. These are entertainers on the streets. They go around dancing, making people smile. So this is an area here where I busk and I play guitar, play music for people. Very busy little intersection.
Yes, sir.
Lots of people on scooters and
I would like to. I would like to catch someone. I catch a guy at the flea market singing, and I put him up. I would like to catch someone like that on a street corner that's very
oh man,
talented and make a YouTube video because I see where there's like hundreds of thousands of hits on someone incredible like that.
Mm-hmm. You never know who you're going to find, you know. And I woke up early on a Saturday, and they had a big bike rally coming in here. 250 bikers riding for Fresh Start Recovery, recovering from alcoholism. So yeah, that's what this was all about. I wanted to share this because it was quite a view, quite a spectacle. We turn the volume up here. The sound, makes a difference. Oh yeah, figures the bikes are done now. Yeah.
That's not on YouTube yet, is it?
No, that'll be released tomorrow. I've got a couple more artists that I met today that I need to put on the video. So an awesome female quartet. Their name was what's their name? I gotta find their card here. Hold on. So this is the
Are
name
you
of the
part of
quartet.
this motorcycle gang?
No, I am not, sir. So this is the ladies that I was talking about, Synergy Quartet, and they just do beautiful harmonies as a quartet. So I have to add that to that. I'm getting a lot of people very interested in what I'm doing on YouTube recently because I'm sharing a lot of research, but I'm also sharing a lot of talent. I mean, look at these people, hundreds of bikers. It's a very big city. I love this city. It's very vibrant.
Is this guy from your country? This guy looks like an Indian.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a very multicultural city. Probably the most
For real.
multicultural city in Canada.
Yes, sir. I've always been interested in Canada. I feel like Canada was always like our brothers and sisters in the north, and like friendly to the United States, and things like that. I've never had anything like it's part of our continent.
Mm-hmm. Then there's this
You
guy
know
here.
what
He
I'm
plays the same
saying?
over and over. He makes some pretty good money.
Well,
Playing
that's
Old
awesome.
Anzai.
That's pretty interesting there.
And then every so often they got a band set right up on the streets. Calgary's a great city. I love this city. But yeah, I'm not going to reveal the whole video, guys. Make sure you guys
I understand that.
And yeah, I would love for you guys to check out the video when it's released. When it's done, I have to actually re-upload it and add the Synergy Quartet. So yeah.
Tracy, I know you're a moderator in my channel. Can you hit the Morning Dews link there and put it in the comment section, please? Everyone here, before we leave out, I want to see that link, please. The Morning Dews has been incredible.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Dave. This has been a really fun interview. This is my second interview on YouTube. My first interview
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, my first interview was with Milky Way Weekly. I don't know if you know who he is. You familiar with his channel?
No, I don't.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Sir, I'm not. Have you ever interviewed anyone yourself?
I've never interviewed anybody myself. I've had a couple podcasts with people, but I've never interviewed anybody.
I remember you put me on your channel.
I had Christian Westbrook on my channel way back in the day when I first started my channel. He's from the Ice Age Farmer. He is the Ice Age farmer. So I had him on my channel back in the day. He's doing really well with his channel. He's got about 40,000 subs.
Do you plan to expand your channel? Change
Do I
your
plan to expand?
content?
Yes, I do.
Expand your channel, change your content. That's part of my discussion and the secret
Expand.
questions, because that's what I want to do to my channel. I want to expand my channel. I want to reach out to people like you, have guests on. I want to do my sky videos.
Yeah,
I want to be creative and come up with different ideas.
that's right. And those who actually value your creativity are going to be the ones following you. And that's what it's
Do
all
you
about.
have any suggestions?
Grabbing suggestions. Yeah, keep doing what you're
Yes.
doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Your format is pretty good so far, my friend. You know what? When I started out my channel, I knew nobody. Like literally, I knew nobody. So I was hitting up comment sections, just meeting people on other channels, and just grabbing a couple people. Because it's really hard to get videos seen on YouTube in the beginning. It's all about tagging and people sharing your links. That's what it really takes to make a video go viral. I had a video go viral the other night. Overnight, it got 10,000 views, but it went viral because everybody was searching the floods in Spain. Everybody was searching the forest fires in Eagle Rock, Nevada. So um, keep doing what you're doing. You've got a good format so far. You're a great character. I love being on here. This is really cool, and I love tuning in because you're always in some nice shirts, and I love your hats. And yeah, I think you're a great host.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
That thrills me coming from you. I mean, really.
Really? That's no, really. It is. It's.
like Obama,
I'm humbled.
like
I'm
Obama
humbled.
said, it run a chill up my leg.
Ah, nice. That's a good chill.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a good life, and we have to be grateful for every step, every stone, and every person that is in our lives. And if I can, um, the more people I can connect with and share my research with, the better. That's what I'm here for. It's the Milky Way.
Here's part of a question I didn't ask you.
Sure.
I noticed you have a drone. Is it a very expensive? Is it a nice drone?
Uh, it's okay. It's like $130 drone, but yeah, it's got 780p video camera and it flies great. I could fly it on Stephen Avenue and probably not hit anybody. That
Has it helped
downtown.
any of your views?
Sorry.
Has it helped any views? Have you gotten a lot of views from using a drone?
No, I haven't really done too many videos. I've done 2 videos, I think, and yeah, one was I was doing sinkhole coverage in the Northwest here in Calgary, a parking lot after a bunch of rain. All of a sudden, a sinkhole developed in the parking lot and almost swallowed up 3 cars. So I hopped on the train with my drone and flew above the site and tried to get a good view of it. It was pretty cool. There's a video on my channel about that. But I do want to invest in a really nice drone and make some killer videos in the future. I want to showcase my music. I am a musician, singer, songwriter. So, eventually, Morning Dew is going to be like it's going to be like a global. There's going to be a lot of programs. There's going to be weather. There's going to be daily events from everything. Daily events worldwide. Weather, music, and anything else that you love. Anything else that anybody else wants to share too. If anybody's got some crazy videos they want to share with my channel, please hit me up on Facebook, send me the link. Everything's right on my
What is
homepage.
that? What is that channel name on Facebook?
You can look me up. My name is Mike Milks. That's me. But literally on my homepage, the two Facebook links are right here. So the first Facebook link is going to take you to Mike Milks, my homepage, and that's probably the best way to get a hold of me. And then the other one is my Daily Events Worldwide page, where I'll actually show you guys here. The page shares a lot of events from around the world that are shared with me through other people from around the world. A lot of different stories, and I share my videos through here. I've got there's 527 follows in this page, but I've got lots of
Is it okay to put what you put on YouTube? Is it okay to put it like on Facebook? Does it help your views? I mean, do you get a copyright strike or claim or anything?
No,
I
no.
mean, you can put it out here on different platforms, right?
Yeah, I can share my videos wherever on Facebook, as long as Facebook deems them not. What did they? Okay, Facebook already grounded me for 2 weeks when I shared a video that may have been a little bit scary. It was a little bit scary, but Facebook said I couldn't share in groups for a week because of this. And what did they call it? Fearful content. Right. They called it fearful content. Due to fearful content, you cannot share in groups for the next week. So as long as it's your own um, content, this is all my own content that I create on my channel. I create it with editors, and I use links that I know that I'm able to share. Any links um, that has to be credited to, it has to be put in the description below. It's a job. You have to do this a certain way for it to work. And sharing on social media really helps. That's all I can say. Hey, check out this time lapse. I don't know if anybody saw this.
Absolutely.
I don't know if anybody saw this time lapse, but please check this out on my channel. Rotating cumulonimbus
I have
cloud.
watched that video.
It's just amazing stuff, eh?
As a matter of fact, I believe you went live with that, and I watched it.
Yeah, probably. That's cool.
I think you did.
So yeah, people can, subscribers and friends and family watching, you can hit me up on Facebook. My name is Mike Milks. I got nothing to hide. I share my research. I share my love with the world as we monitor things. Monitor the big picture, and that's our planet Earth.
What do you call these black spots in the sun?
So those are coronal holes. So coronal holes,
Are them holes more hot than the other part of the sun?
no, actually. So a coronal hole is pretty much okay. Are you familiar with the low pressure and a high pressure on Earth?
Yes.
Okay,
Like during a hurricane, the pressure will drop dramatically.
that's a low pressure, right? So high pressure creates dry air and pulls everything up, and low pressure pushes everything down, pretty much. So what we're looking at here on our sun is pretty much all of this plasma. This is all fiery lava and cosmic charged particles and just plasma dancing around all over the place. But in these dark spots, when they form, pretty much that's like land forming on the sun. Those areas have cooled together and created a mass. It's like a land. It's like a piece of land. And then every so often you'll see in between those little chunks of land, the plasma will come up, and it comes up in the middle.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so our coronal holes are a high pressure ridge, pretty much creating an outward pull. So therefore, when coronal holes are Earth facing, like these two right here are, this one was Earth facing. We did see a spike in the density, cosmic charged particles. We also saw an increase, small increase in the wind speeds. Went from 350 to 400 kilometers per second. But with this coronal hole particularly, we could actually see an increase to 700 kilometers per second from this outward push, because basically it's cooling, and there's a lot of energy there that's amassing things together there. If you can picture what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Did I explain it properly? I think I did.
Yes. Sounds good. The magnetics,
The
the
magnetics.
magnetic bands on the sun.
That's right.
Um,
So our
those are those are spontaneous.
those are sorry.
Those
Oh
are
boy.
very spontaneous. How much energy do you think a magnetic band, creates, like on the sun when there's a gigantic magnetic band?
Mhm.
And does it have any effect, you think, to the earth?
I do believe it does. Whenever there's been a coronal hole that is Earth facing, the magnetic field does affect our magnetosphere, also increases earthquakes around the world. It can increase earthquakes. Now, I just got some breaking news, guys, here. Breaking news, guys. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Dave?
Absolutely.
All right. So, we're going to give a refresher here on my earthquake map. And we're going to go down here to a region called the South Sandwich Islands. Now, the South Sandwich
Yes.
Islands are below South America. There's actually a volcano in this area named the Michael volcano. So I have a volcano named after me in this area, which is really cool. But nonetheless, we did just have a 6.8 earthquake there.
Wow, that's a pretty big one, man.
That is the largest earthquake in the past 2 months.
That
Since
could create a tsunami.
we just got tsunami warnings for South America and as well Africa. Coastline, Cape Town. This is a deep earthquake. We're looking at a depth here of probably, I'm going to guess, 50. No, we're looking at 116 kilometer depth. So this is just recent here. I'm going to quickly go live. So bear with me, Dave.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to quickly log on to my Streamlabs because I don't want.
Do you believe there's a planet X approaching us?
Well, throughout my studies, Dave, I know that for a fact 90% of the solar systems that were found by the Kepler radar system, that is still finding solar systems to this day, 90% of them are binary, meaning having two suns.
Yes.
Now, based on the evidence that I've seen in the past 10 years, has led to me to believe that we could quite possibly have a second sun in our solar system, aka Nibiru Planet X, the destroyer, our second sun. Who's to say that this isn't actually the second coming? Maybe the second coming comes on an elliptical plane, not the same as our own, and only comes around every 2,000 years or 30,000 years.
I know
So,
what you're saying. The binary system, it would be the two suns, and this second sun that could be approaching has planets around it. And if it
that's right.
approaches and comes our way, it would definitely bring asteroids, and it would a lot of gravity would pull in our solar system, and it would pull at the earth, and it would cause a lot of damage.
Maybe even pull the North and South Pole towards each other and help create a pole flip in our magnetic field.
Yes, sir.
And that's been documented throughout history as well. The cataclysms that have been documented throughout history, there is something that affects this planet on cycles and is being documented. And throughout Sumerian scriptures, all of their diagrams have two suns.
Yes, sir.
It's as simple as that. I haven't seen it myself. I've seen some anomalies in the sky. I think I may have captured some of Nibiru's moons on my channel. I do have a few evidence videos. I do have a playlist. Look for the evidence playlist. I do have some videos in there. I mean, I would love more proof. I would love to be able to maybe even hear from, I don't know.
I'm hearing by the time if we really see it coming, it'll be too late.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. But
Everybody, this is Morning Dew. If you have anything else to say, Mr. Morning Dew, Mike,
a lot of people still in here, eh? Thanks,
go right
everybody.
ahead.
Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out right now. I want to give a shout out to Skywatcher watching. He's been moderating all night long as well. Kimberly Solomon, I want to thank you for the birthday wishes earlier. As well, moderator E. Vales, Trace in Time. Hey, how you doing at Trace in Time? I believe is a moderator on my channel as well. And let's go here. Hello, Nick. Hello, Susan. Hello, Road Warrior. Hello, Born Eraser. And, I know what, you always bring such a sharing community to your channel, Dave. So I want to encourage everybody I want to encourage everybody to check out everybody else's channel tonight. Just go ahead and click on one of their names, go to their channel, see what they got on their channel. If they're uploading anything, why not subscribe? Help support their channel. Support their creativity, support their love for whatever they're passionate about. Because that's what YouTube is all about. It's about you sharing your creativity. It's about you sharing your creativity. Hey, Dave, you want to hang out with me quickly while I go live?
Sure, go right ahead, sir.
Okay. All right. So let's just get here. So this is
received a text message.
Pretty sizable earthquake, 6.8 at 116 kilometer depth. So we'll just work on the title here.
I'll be quiet a minute.
Hey, no problem. It's all good. So this is an alert. I would put this out as an alert. Anything 6.0 or greater, I will put an alert warning on my videos. 7.0 and greater, I will put a warning in the first words. It would be warning. 7.0 or greater for warning, and alert is a 6.0. 6.8. So this is South Sandwich Islands.
Kimberly Solomon says, wow, he's a looker, huh, ladies?
Thanks. Thanks so much. Now you're making me blush. All right, where was I going here? Let's turn the caps off. South Sandwich Islands. My fingers just don't want to work for me right now.
How old are you, Mike?
I am 44, sir.
You lucky Super Dave 44. There you go.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, just turned. Just turned. All right. And take this mute off. Hide. Live. Oh, what happened? I gotta do it again. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Do you have special equipment, or do you just use a laptop? Or I mean,
Yeah, I just use my laptop, and right now it doesn't even have a hard line for my internet, so I'm using Wi-Fi, which really sucks. South Sandwich Islands. Let's try this again. We got August 27th, 2019.
thank you, Tracy.
Yeah, thanks for putting that link in the description, guys. Share the channel, please, with your friends and family from around the world. So we're going to quickly go live here. Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide. Going to wait for a couple people to come in here. Just going to switch over, Dave, to my video on my iPad. And apparently it's got the wrong one. All right, welcome everybody to the stream. I know the title isn't exactly what I wanted to be sharing right now. We're going to quickly fix that. This is an alert, as we just had a 6.8 earthquake, South Sandwich Islands, tip of South America, right around the Michael volcano, Mount Glinda. And this is just recent. The earthquake was at a 116-kilometer depth. Looking here on the map, you can see it was just south of Glinda Island. But this is right in the Antarctic and Atlantic Ridge, right in a corner junction. And right now we're watching a lot of plate movement around the world, especially the east side. So I was warning in today's video that actually the quiet zone would be our warmed area, and as well South Sandwich Islands. Now the South Sandwich Islands, 116-kilometer depth, no tsunami that I know of yet. We're just going to quickly go over to the Pacific Disaster Center and have a look-see at what they're saying with this large 6.8 earthquake. Just going to quickly change the title of my stream. For some reason it didn't work, and it's using a global weather, earthquakes, disaster alerts, tropical storms. I also want to welcome everybody tonight. We are live on Super Dave's channel as well, talking about this earthquake in the South Sandwich Islands. And he was actually interviewing me on his channel. He really enjoys the content and the research that I share on my channel, and he wanted to interview me, and I accepted, and it's been an honor. So Dave, if you want, go ahead and say hello to everyone. I don't know who all is in here watching right now, but
Well, hello, everyone. I appreciate you coming on tonight, Morning Dew. As we all know, we just had a 6.8 earthquake. I get notifications on my phone, and I appreciate the work you do, Morning Dew.
well, thank you, sir. I try my best to keep humanity aware and prepared to disasters that are happening around the world. All right, so there we go. Welcome everybody to the stream tonight. Just
Well,
gonna.
Morning Dew, I'll let you go. You've been an awesome guest tonight.
Well, thanks for having me on again, and Dave, we should do this again sometime. Maybe I'll play some
I
guitar
will.
for you.
Do you have
I
it
got a
now
bit.
you can play?
Yeah, I could play one. Sure,
Um,
why not?
one last question before you play the guitar.
Sure, what's up?
How would you rate this interview from a 0 to 10? 0 for bad, 10 to good.
Oh, Dave, it was definitely a 10. 10 and a two thumbs up, bud. Not once did I feel
Thank you.
awkward. Not once did I feel uncomfortable. This has been a great setting. As I said, good little format. I like the video that you produced and the way you did it. So it's been fun.
I'm waiting for that guitar there, man.
Okay.
Give us
So I'm just,
about give us about 5 minutes of playing, and I'll let you
sure.
go. You just came in from what you was doing. I know you're a busy person.
All right.
Thank you, John Boy. I fell asleep during your live stream last night. I apologize there, John Boy.
All right. Can you hear me?
I hear you very well. Here, let me get you full screen.
All right. Okay, so this is a song. It's called Pay No Mind. This is a song I wrote. It's already copywritten, just so everybody knows. So here it is. Pay no mind, baby. It's the way that I feel. I still love you. No big deal. Many times I tried now, still need a change. I don't see nothing happening yet. Go on this way. I still love you, baby. And I still want you around. You're looking so good, baby. So why don't you turn around, round, 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 and baby, my baby, to the way that I feel. 'Cause I still love you, and no big deal. All right. Fussing and fighting day after day. This craziness has got me going insane. So bad, no, my baby, to the way that I feel. 'Cause I still love you, ain't no big deal.
That's good, man.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Hey, you're welcome. That's a brand new
You've been an
song.
awesome guest.
Pay no mind.
You've been an awesome guest. You know, I kind of look up to you more now, knowing you have talent like that.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm trying to stay humble over here.
I
Trying to
love
stay
and
humble.
appreciate you, brother.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you too. I'm really glad that we met.
Same here.
Yeah, buddy.
This
All right,
community
sir.
is a wonderful, loving community. I found nothing but love out here in this community, and people like you. You know, you're inspiring. A trace in time. There are people out there that gives good, wonderful comments, and after all,
Yeah.
she lives in Nebraska.
Yeah.
She thinks I don't know where she lives. She lives in Nebraska. But I mean, really, everybody has been wonderful, and I appreciate y'all showing your love I really do. I mean, every like, every comment, everything means the world. Show some of that love to the Morning Dew, everybody. Thank you, Morning Dew. You've been wonderful.
Hey, man. Dave, thanks for having me. This has been a fun, really fun live stream. Enjoyed it immensely.
Take care of yourself, brother. I'll be in touch.
Sounds good, Dave. Thanks everybody for watching, and to all of Super Dave 44 family and friends, get your morning dew and stay aware and prepared. But best and most of all, stay young and have fun. Thanks, man.
Take it easy, dude. Thank you all for being here. I should go music myself, but it's all good. The man played us a little music. We did wonderful tonight. He said I rated a 10. I think he rated a 15. Morning Dew is awe inspiring. I love his work. He's a great researcher. I love how he does. I mean, he could show things from around the world. He's an inspiration to me, like Mike Morales. There's other people out there that I watch, but Morning Dew, you're a good man, sir. You have talent, you know, and that's what I like. I like somebody with talent. We're losing people in the chat. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. I hope everybody has joined the Morning Dew channel. I really do. If this is the way that I'll grow channels, I'll do it one at a time. I want to grow the Morning Dew tonight. Grab him up. All you got to do is look in the search link, Morning Dew. And he's the one with the big red dot in his picture there. You know who he is. Get his numbers up. He needs to hit 8,000. Y'all been a wonderful chat out there. Suzanne says, thank you, Morning Dew. Much love to you and everyone. Nick and Nick, thank you for coming in. Kimberly Solomon, John Boy, I hope you email them, keep emailing them. Keep emailing them. Don't let up. Every day, email them. Send them another one. Send them 2 or 3 a day. Explain. If you don't get any acceptance on that, tell them you're sorry. I mean, whatever you have to do, keep your channel, you know, because once it goes down, they're going to document that thing. Keep your channel, man. Keep emailing them. Born Eraser, good night. I appreciate y'all coming in. We may do this again tomorrow night. Thank y'all.